Welcome to a tour of the major National Aeronautical and Space Administration facilities in the United States. Each center will be highlighted by a summary of its purpose, photographs, and links to its website and visitor center. Some of the sites are overlaid with a colored polygon. The color shows the approximate size of the facility and has a link to a video which shows an example of what occurs there. After completing your tour, you should return to each location in Google Earth to further explore the videos and the photographs. If you want to zoom in to get street views, be aware that these installations are controlled, so the only option available is on roads outside the boundaries of the facility. So let's get started by going to NASA headquarters in downtown Washington, D.C. NASA headquarters provides the overall guidance and direction to the agency under the leadership of the administrator. 10 field centers and a variety of installations around the country conduct the day-to-day work in laboratories, on airfields, in wind tunnels, and control rooms. Together, these skilled, diverse group of engineers, scientists, managers, and support personnel share the vision and mission and values that are NASA. This is a street view of the national headquarters. The John F. Kennedy Space Center is one of NASA's field centers. Since December 1968, Kennedy Space Center has been NASA's primary launch center of human spaceflight. Launch operations for the Apollo, Skylab, and Space Shuttle programs were carried out from Kennedy Space Center Launch Complex 39. Wallops Flight Facility is located on the eastern shore of Virginia. It is used primarily as a rocket launch site to support science and exploration missions for NASA and for other federal agents. It includes an extensive instrumented range to support launches of more than a dozen types of rockets, small expendable suborbital rockets, high-altitude balloons, flights carrying scientific instruments for atmospheric and astronomical research. There have been over 16,000 launches from the rocket testing range at Wallops Island since 1945. Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas, has been the agency's human spaceflight hub for half a century. It was envisioned as the key support facility in NASA's quest to put a man on the moon. It is home of the astronaut corps. Every one of these agency's space flyers trains there before blasting off, as do foreign astronauts bound for the International Space Station. Teams of engineers and technicians at Mission Control are on duty around the clock every day, keeping watch over the astronauts. Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, is home to the nation's largest organization of scientists, engineers, and technologists who build spacecraft, instruments, and new technologies to study the Earth, the Sun, our solar system, and the universe. Just outside of Washington, D.C., Goddard is home to the Hubble telescope operations and the upcoming James Webb Space Telescope. Goddard also manages the communications between Mission Control and the orbiting astronauts aboard the International Space Center. The Jet Propulsion Laboratory is based in Pasadena, California, and is managed for NASA by the California Institute of Technology. The facility leads the Mars Science Laboratory mission, which dropped the 1-ton Curiosity rover on the red planet's surface in 2012. The center also runs the Saturn Studying Cassini mission and the Voyager probes, which are nearing the edge of our solar system, and many other well-known unmanned exploration efforts. The Marshall Space Flight Center is the U.S. government's civilian rocketry and spacecraft propulsion research center and is located near Huntsville, Alabama. One of the center's first mission was developing the Saturn V launch vehicles for the Apollo moon program. The Independent Verification and Validation Facility is located in the heart of West Virginia's emerging technology sector. The program was established in 1993 to provide our customers assurance that safety and mission control software will operate reliably and safely, and to advance the systems and software engineering disciplines. The John Glenn Research Center in Cleveland, Ohio researches, designs, develops, and tests innovative technology for aeronautics and spaceflight. The facility designs game-changing technology for spaceflight that enables further exploration of the universe and creates cutting-edge aeronautical technology that revolutionizes air travel. The Neil Armstrong Flight Research Center is NASA's primary center for atmospheric flight research and operations. The center is critical in carrying out the agency's mission of space exploration, space operation, scientific discovery, and aeronautical research and development. Located in Edwards, California in the western Mojave Desert, Armstrong is uniquely situated to take advantage of the excellent year-round flying weather, remote area, and visibility to test some of the nation's most exciting air vehicles. The White Sands Test Facility is the U.S. government's rocket engine test facility and a resource for testing and evaluating potential hazardous materials, spaceflight components, and rocket propulsion systems. Langley Research Center is the oldest of NASA's field centers, located in Hampton, Virginia. It borders directly along Langley Field. The center has been focused primarily on aeronautical research, although the Apollo lunar lander was flight tested at this facility. The John C. Stennis Space Center is a rocket testing facility. It is located in Hancock County, Mississippi, on the banks of the Pearl River. As of 2012, it is NASA's largest rocket engine test facility. There are over 30 local, state, national, international, private, and public companies and agencies using Stennis for their rocket testing facilities. The Michoud Assembly Facility, located in New Orleans, is one of the world's largest production facilities. It is used to assemble the rocket parts for the Saturn and any other missions. It is best known for the hydrogen tank assembly, which flew with the space shuttle. This concludes our tour. I hope you've learned a few things, but encourage you to go back to the Google Earth program and inspect the videos and photographs in more detail. Thank you.